Imagine this for a moment. The same people who once laughed with you now ignore you. The same people who once asked for your opinion now question your worth. They throw taunts instead of sport. They reduce your value with silence. And deep down, you start asking yourself, did I really change? Or did my circumstances change? Psychology has a very clear answer to this, and it may hurt, but it will also free you. The painful reality when you are in a struggle phase, financially, professionally, or emotionally, the way people treat you changes. And what hurts the most is not strangers, it's close people, family, friends, relatives, people who know your journey. Psychology explains this behavior through human survival instincts, social conditioning, and status based respect. Let's break this down calmly, without anger, without blame, but with clarity. Status based respect. One of the most uncomfortable truths in psychology is this: most people respect status, not character. Human beings are subconsciously trained to associate worth with visible success. Money is not just currency, it is a symbol. It represents security, power, stability, and influence. So, when you are wealthy or successful, people assume he knows something, he is important, he deserves attention. But when you are struggling, the same mind interprets it as he is failing, he is behind, he is not worth listening to right now. This is not logic, this is primitive psychology. Why struggling people are devalued? Psychology calls this scarcity bias. Humans instinctively avoid anything that appears scarce, weak, or unstable. When someone is struggling, they are seen as emotionally heavy, financially risky, and social inconvenient. So instead of empathy, people unconsciously create distance. Taunts become a defense mechanism. If I mock him, I don't have to help him. This protects their comfort. Why close people hurt more? You may wonder, why do my close people hurt me more than strangers? Psychology explains this through expectation theory. You don't expect support from strangers, but from close people you do. When that expectation breaks, pain feels personal. Silence feels like rejection. Taunts feel like betrayal. Close people also compare themselves with you more intensively. If you were once equal or ahead, your struggle threatens their ego safety. So instead of compassion, they choose superiority. Social comparison theory. Your struggle makes them uncomfortable. According to social comparison theory, people constantly measure their worth by comparing themselves with others. When you are struggling, some feel relieved. At least, at least I'm doing better. Some feel afraid this could be me next. Some feel guilty. Why him? No me. To escape these emotions, people minimize you, ignore you, devalue you. Taunts are not about you, they are about their inner discomfort, money, and perceived intelligence. Here's a subtle psychological truth: people associate money with intelligence, even when it's false. When you lack money, people unconsciously assume you lack discipline. You made poor choice and you don't understand life. This is called the halo effect, where one visible trait defines all judgment about you. Your wisdom doesn't disappear, your intelligence doesn't vanish, but people stop seeing it. Why they stop taking you seriously? In psychology, respect often follows utility. People ask, what can I gain from him? Does he add value to my image or life? During your struggling phase, you are not useful socially. You don't enhance their status and you don't offer visible advantages. So attention fades. This doesn't mean you lost value. It means the only valued benefits, not you. The silent test of life. Psychology sees struggle as a filtering phase. Life silently tests who respects you unconditionally, who respects your position only, who stays when there is nothing to gain. People who taught you during struggle were never your support system. They were comfort companions. Why this feels so lonely? Your nervous system is already under stress due to financial pressure, uncertainty, and fear of future. When social support disappears, the brain experiences emotional isolation, low self esteem, and self doubt. But psychology also confirms isolation during struggle often leads to the strongest identity formation. This is where mental strength develops, self respect is rebuilt internally, and dependency on external validation ends. The psychological shift you must make. The most important shift is this: stop asking, why don't they value me? Start asking, why am I expecting validation from people who only respect outcomes? Your worth is not negotiable. Your phase is temporary. Psychology proves people who rebuild themselves in silence develop emotional independence, strong boundaries, and internal confidence. Conclusion: remember this: people respect money because it looks permanent, but money changes. People disrespect struggle because it looks weak, but struggle shapes strength. One day, when your face changes, many of the same people will change too. But by then, your psychology will be different. You won't need their approval because you survived without it. Thank you.